Fall is here, and many high school students are now weighing their options for college. For students and parents looking for insight into the current landscape of higher education, help is here. So joining us to help understand this ever-evolving college landscape is the president and CEO of Ellucian, the leading higher education technology provider. Welcome to the show, Laura. Great to see you.
Thanks. Awesome to be here, Jason McKenzie.
Yeah. So student mental health, it's a growing concern. What were the key takeaways from that student survey that you did?
We just finished a powerful survey on student voice. And the number one issue that we see with students and their stress is access to financial aid and the resources they need to get to college and persist. So that is a tough time for students. When you know it stresses them out, it stresses parents too. But then we also saw the biggest red flag, which is 78% of students say that access to the finances they need are causing additional mental stress. This comes at a time after COVID where 60% of students today say they're either suffering from anxiety or depression. So this is an area that we really have to get after to solve for students and their parents.
Yeah, and speaking of those parents, I know cost for college is a major concern. What advice do you have out there for worried parents?
Well, we know that 70 to 75% of students have some sort of financial aid with their undergraduate. The program with the Department of Education, with FAFSA, is very important to access that. Close to a dozen states mandate that for high school students now. But what I would say to parents is engage, take action, meet with your student, understand what the goals are, what their choices are, because we also know that students will change their decision, 76%, based on the financial aid they have, and even $5,000 can change what institution they will go to. So get proactive. We know that the early bird catches the worm, and certainly when you look at this, there's a first come, first serve. There's colleges with priority deadlines. Work early. Don't wait till the last minute, because you get in early on that December 1st deadline, it puts you ahead of the line.
Yeah.
Can you maybe talk about some changes to the financial aid application process?
Sure. Well, that FAFSA process has been streamlined. Unfortunately, part of that technical challenge that with the Department of Education put things behind. What we do is we make sure that we're working with universities and colleges to simplify the form for parents, to open up access to other financial resources. We use Ellucian Scholarship Universe to match students to 100,000 scholarships or grants in 30 seconds. So it's super important to look at all the opportunities that students have as we work through the simplification and look at other solutions that put those opportunities in front of students so they don't opt out, so that we unlock learning for all.
Yeah, that's so important. Now, I know that there is a lot of fear around AI, but what are some of the positive impacts of this technology?
Well, I know students would say it's helping them write their papers, and institutions know how to deal with that, right? But you should think about AI as a coach. I'm a realist and an optimist, and where we see optimism is AI really helps us understand the data better. We're using AI in so many new ways. As students go through and they look at their courses, we use artificial intelligence, not just to help them track to a degree, but understand what are the skill sets that I'm building along the way? How does that help them persist to graduate on time? And more importantly, when you look at the cost of college, to tie what they do in terms of their degree and skill sets and other opportunities directly to the jobs out there today. To be a bit preventative, that they're not going to get a degree without the skill sets and not get a job. And that should give comfort to parents and students. So artificial intelligence will make institutions more productive. It will eliminate some of the burdensome administrative jobs and move those resources to deal with issues like mental health, to help parents understand the value of the degree or the other type of pathway your student may take.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your time today.
Thank you, Laura.
You see that website on your screen, Ellucian.com, if you're looking to find more information. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Check us out there.
Yeah, for sure.